Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. His Highness Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, President of the United Arab Emirates and President of COP28, Excellencies, Heads of States and Governments, Mr. Secretary General of the United Nations, Mr. Executive Secretary of the Convention, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Let me at the outset thank His Highness Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, President of the United Arab Emirates and President of COP28, as well as the brotherly Emirati people for the warm welcome extended to us since our arrival in this delightful city of Dubai. I also like to extend my thanks to Mr. Simon Steele, the Executive Secretary of the Convention, for the exceptional arrangements made to facilitate our work during this conference. Lastly, the Republic of Djibouti fully supports the statements made by the President of Zambia on behalf of Africa and the President of Cuba on behalf of the Group of 77 and China. Your Highness, we found ourselves in a new era of global boiling, where the consequences of climate change are becoming increasingly dire. The Secretary General of the United Nations, Mr. Antonio Guterres, has aptly captured the magnitude of the climate emergency. Heat waves, mega fires, droughts, and floods are occurring with alarming frequency, serving as constant reminder of the urgent action needed. In 2023, the temperatures in China reached 52 degrees Celsius, while California experienced scorching temperatures of 56 degrees Celsius. Devastating mega fires have ravaged the Canadian forest, and Libya has suffered from deadly floods, resulting in over 14,000 tragic deaths. It is evident that no one is immune to the impact of climate change and the damage inflicted upon our planet. Thus, far is irreversible. However, despite 8 years passing since the Paris Agreement, our climate debates continue to be marred by the same divisions. Although Africa has contributed the least to the current state of climate deterioration, we remain steadfast in our commitment to mitigating its impact. However, we often find ourselves financing our projects through debt, while the promised funding for climate change adaptation, as outlined in the Paris Agreement, remains insufficient. We firmly believe that developing nations must fulfill their commitments, particularly in terms of providing adequate funding for climate change adaptation, addressing loss and damage, and ensuring a just transition. The principle of common differentiated responsibilities should be binding. In accordance with our national determined contribution, Djibouti has made significant strides in reducing emissions since the implementation of the electrical interconnection with Ethiopia over a decade ago. We recently inaugurated a 60-megawatt wind farm to enhance our national electricity production and have plans to construct a solar power plant, aiming to achieve 100% clean energy by 2035. Additionally, we have established the Regional Research Observatory on the Environment and Climate in Djibouti in partnership with the International Atomic Energy Agency. This observatory will utilize innovative research methods to inform policy decisions on climate adaptation and resilience, not only in Djibouti, but also in the wider region. Climate change is a multifaceted issue impacting society and the economy, exacerbating inequalities and hindering human capital development. To address these challenges, Djibouti has implemented a crisis adaptation social protection strategy to enhance the resilience of households affected by climate change. Furthermore, the convergence of climate change and the arrival of migrants fleeing droughts and regional conflicts has placed a significant strain on our healthcare system, which was already weakened by the COVID-19 pandemic. We have witnessed change in the epidemiology of infectious diseases, the emergence of new viruses causing unexplained fevers, and the endemic presence of malaria vectors even during the intense heat of the Djiboutian summer. To combat the spread of malaria effectively, we have invested in gene-derived technology to study the mating of genetically modified male Anopheles mosquitoes with wild females. These challenges extend beyond Djibouti, necessitating a collaborative effort to adopt the One Health concept. This holistic approach considers the interconnectedness of human, animal, and environmental health, safeguarding human capital and the planet for future generations. Our responsibility goes beyond mere speeches. It demands action. I firmly believe that only comprehensive, unwavering, and urgent action with the conscientious and united mobilization of all countries, developed and developing, can save our planet. I thank you all.